Okay, my number one, appropriately enough, or well, a nice segue anyway, is Rocksmith on the PlayStation 3.
Oh crikey, yeah. How's that going?
It's pretty damn special. It's hard to describe. It's what I'll say from the off. If anybody is operating under the misapprehension that this is going to somehow make learning to play the guitar easier, no chance, because there's no such thing. You can't simplify learning to play the guitar. It's an incredible undertaking, and it's just a tool, and it's a very, very thoughtfully designed tool. I've played it for about 3 hours, and already, as someone who's never held a guitar in my life, never had any inclination to play one, I'm already doing stuff with it, and it's just that they've covered so many bases, and it's so unintimidating, and it works flawlessly. For a guitar, you think there's got to be a bit of give. There's got to be it's from the second you turn it on and you tune your guitar, you're like, fuck, how does it know that? It's remarkable. There were a couple of times where I'm like, this doesn't work, this is fucking rubbish. I looked down and my fingers had drifted to the wrong fret. It really truly works. Technically it's incredible.
So for people who don't know what it is, it's like a sort of mix between Guitar Hero and a real guitar tutorial.
The aim of the game is to very slowly teach you how to play the guitar. I really want to see how deep it goes, because the potential is there for it to be the kind of thing that would be in like schools and stuff, because it's so very careful about how basically for example, there's so many different ways that you can get used to where your fingers are supposed to go. There's the white dots that are on every guitar. There's the white dots on the side of the fretboard that are always on every guitar. They put numbers on the screen, so if that's the way your mind works, you can you'll sort of draw your inspiration. You understand where to go based on those numbers. That's not how my brain works. How my brain works is that there's a mini game you unlock early on called ducks, and it's basically a duck will come up on the fret. You move your finger to the fret. The colour of the duck is the string. You strum, you zap it, and because it was a game, I was like, I had to completely subconsciously I was like, I have to figure out how to move from there to there quicker. So completely without anything, no thought process involved, I realised that I had to start using the dots on the side of the fretboard on every guitar, and by the end of the game I was moving up and down the fretboard, and I just thought, fuck, that's just without completely slyly has just taught me something that could not have been a teacher couldn't have taught me to do that. I wouldn't have learned it just playing the game, but the weird compulsion to shoot those ducks made me move around like I was actually playing guitar. It's really weird. And
sounds brilliant.
But there's so many different ways. There's other ways, like there's slow a song down, you play it, when you nail it, it gets slightly faster. There's just there's so much to it. There's so many different ways. If something doesn't work for you, there's something else you can do.
So I'm at a level on guitar that I'm probably at the same level as those twats who take acoustic guitars down to the beach or to a barbecue and ruin everyone's day. But I would never do that. But I'm probably about that level. I know the chords. I can do bar chords and things like that. But I'm not. I wouldn't say I could play guitar. Is there a level where I can go in and it can take me from there? Or?
It completely adapts to you. So
right.
I think at the moment I think it adapts a little too quickly. So if if I'm playing a song, the song that I keep playing now is Franz Ferdinand, "Take Me Out." I don't know why. The song's fine. It's not one of my favourite songs or anything, but for some reason, I feel like I know what I'm doing with it. And if I'm like, yes, I just fucking nailed a really difficult part, it'll get harder straight away. And then you'll fuck it up, and then it'll kick you back down. Whether that levels out, I'm not sure, because the longer I played it, it seemed like it wasn't taking that. It was sort of giving me a bit longer to sort of do well before it upgraded. I mean, that might all be in my head, but it seems just like. But as I said, it's not gonna. If you want to learn to play the guitar, and you think this is a shortcut, there's no such thing.
No.
So I mean, but everything. The way they say, if you can't do this, try that, all of those, and the way they implement that into the gameplay is incredible. Obviously there are some things, like I've just started doing palm mutes, where you put the side of your palm at the bottom of the fretboard but at the end of the strings, then you pluck the notes and it makes more of a sort of kind of percussive sound. I was having real problems with that, and it says if you're having problems, try moving your hand a little bit up, or try moving your hand a little bit down, or try strumming the notes harder, or try strumming the notes softer. I'm like, but Jesus Christ, you just said, But that's because that's the kind of thing you have to just adapt to. You know, you have to learn it yourself. There's no science to it. Everything that there is a science to, they've implemented something very clever, and it's just, you know, I've never played a guitar before. After 3 hours, I'm not playing a song or anything, but I know what I'm doing with my hands and stuff, and I'm going to stick with it. I'm probably going to speak about it every week, which I hope doesn't bore anyone. But yeah, I mean, remarkable. I hope when it comes out over here, Ubisoft send it to like lifestyle magazines so that you know, people talk about it in Sunday papers and stuff, because the scope for it to be something that, you know, parents buy their kids, because it's not really a game, it is a really, really neat way to learn the guitar above all, and or you know, people implementing it into schools and stuff. I mean, I'm really, really impressed just how well it works and how clever it is. So but I'll talk about it with a bit more knowledge next time.
Yeah, it sounds extraordinary, to be honest.
It is. It really is.
I want to play it or use it or whatever.
Yeah.